Sweaty palms, nervous laughter, butterflies in your stomach, hesitant body language, or just plain not feeling sure of yourself are all signs that you need to work on your interview confidence. If nerves are getting the best of you leading up to an interview, this video is for you. Dr. Jubal, MedSchoolInsiders.com. Whether it's for medical school, residency, a scholarship, or a job, an interview invitation can cause even the most confident among us to second-guess our own skills and qualifications. And that's because you know how much first impressions matter. It's vital that you enter every interview calm, cool, collected, and confident. Let's break down 6 tips to manage nerves and help you both appear and feel more confident. The first way to improve your confidence is to be prepared. Sorry, but there's no magic trick or quick fix here. The most critical part of confidence is being prepared. And the more preparation, the better. Confidence doesn't just happen, it takes work. Luckily, as a pre-med or medical student, you know all about work. Draft what you want to say in advance so that you don't freeze like a deer in headlights. Don't memorize your responses word for word, as you don't know for sure how the questions will be phrased. Plus, if you lose your place or get tripped up, it will be difficult to recover during the interview, and any confidence you may have built up will melt in an instant. And don't stop there. Once you know what you want to say, practice saying it in the mirror in front of trusted friends or family, and record yourself so that you can evaluate your own performance. Leave nothing to chance. Prepare your outfit, figure out what time you're waking up, decide what you're eating for breakfast and prepare it the night before, determine how you're getting to your interview, and warm up your vocal cords and facial muscles. Interviews will still feel daunting, but the more you prepare and the more unknowns you account for, the more confident you will feel. If you're preparing for medical school interviews, read and save our Med School Insiders Guide to 21 medical school interview questions, link in the description. Our second strategy to prevent interview nerves is to test yourself under pressure. Practicing your answers out loud is an absolute must, but practicing alone in the comfort of your own room doesn't accurately simulate the intimidation factor of the interview environment. To do that, you're gonna have to step outside of your comfort zone. As you practice on your own, don't practice answering word for word. Put yourself on the spot. What happens when you are surprised by a question? How can you adapt your answers to suit differently worded questions? While preparing your answers is vital, memorizing your answers will make you sound robotic, and it will be harder to adapt on the fly. Simulate the stress of a real interview so that you can answer with confidence even when the unexpected occurs. Medical school interviews are a lot of pressure, so the more pressure you add to your practice, the better. Practice in front of friends, family, or mentors, and ask them for feedback. You can't improve your performance without constructive feedback, so tell your audience not to spare your feelings. Of course, this is easier said than done. The most effective place to hone your interview skills is mock interviews, as they are as close as you can get to the real interview experience. Your mock interviewer is there to give you honest feedback, so you don't have to worry about them holding back. Med School Insiders offers mock interviews conducted by former interviewers with admissions committee experience who provide objective feedback on your performance. Learn more about our mock interview opportunities in the description. The next strategy is to ensure you dress the part. Much of feeling good is looking good. Put care into your interview attire to ensure you feel confident in what you're wearing. You aren't doing your confidence any favors by wearing something you don't like and don't feel good in. Make sure to test your wardrobe well in advance so that you feel comfortable in whatever you choose to wear. If you can't stand up and sit down comfortably or walk very far in your shoes, interview day is going to be a real challenge for you. Wear your outfit around the house and record yourself responding to questions in it. Can you breathe and move comfortably? While it's vital that your outfit makes you feel confident, keep in mind that interview day is not the time for your fashion sense to stand out. You should look sharp, but keep it professional. Avoid low-cut shirts, short skirts, flashy colors, eye-catching jewelry, or overly busy ties. Don't wear anything that will distract your interviewer from the content of your answers. It's also important to think of your attire as an investment. Invest in 1 or 2 outfits if you can afford to. One medium to high quality suit is much better than multiple low quality suits. But more importantly, a cheaper suit that fits properly looks far better than a more expensive suit that doesn't, so make sure you budget for tailoring. Don't wear anything, including makeup and hair products, that you haven't worn or used before. And men, if you've never tied a tie before or haven't in a few years, don't leave it for the morning before your interview. It's one more hiccup that could distract you from your confidence. For a detailed overview of what to wear, read our guide to medical school interview attire available in the description. Our next critical strategy is showing up early, not just on time. Being late can throw anyone off. Give yourself way more time than you need. Plan out how you're getting to the location of your interview the day before. Will you need to order a taxi or Uber? Will you need to take the bus? Is there anyone you can carpool with? Figure out these details ahead of time so that you're not scrambling the morning of your interview. If time allows, go to the campus or interview location ahead of time to get a lay of the land. Set plenty of alarms and make sure it's set for AM, not PM. Make sure your phone is fully charged and isn't on silent mode, and if you're staying at a hotel, schedule a wake-up call. If you have trouble waking up, it may also be a good idea to have an accountability buddy to check in on you by text or phone to ensure you're awake. Don't take any chances. You need time to wash, dress, eat a light, healthy breakfast, and get in the zone. You can't do these things if you oversleep, so do whatever you can to ensure that doesn't happen, including getting to bed early. Pack and prep everything you need the night before so that you can focus exclusively on the essentials in the morning. The next tip to build your interview confidence is to manage your body language. Poor body language can make you appear timid, annoyed, tired, bored, nervous, or cocky. And what do all of these things have in common? They give people a bad impression of you. Let's say someone approaches you. They're slouching, they can't look you in the eye, and they give you a soft, moist handshake. What impression do you get? Do you think they're a confident winner? Do they seem like they'll handle themselves well in a high-pressure environment? Poor body language, whether it's conscious or unconscious, negatively impacts your confidence level. Slouching makes you look shy and unsure of yourself, and it makes you feel that way too. Even if you do feel confident, fiddling with things or failing to make eye contact with the people around you will make you appear less confident. Your body language speaks volumes to everyone around you. Practice standing in front of a full body mirror so that you can properly gauge your posture and hand gestures. Record yourself and view it back. Practice your body language wearing your interview attire. Moving around in a t-shirt or pajamas is a lot different than moving around in a suit. If you don't feel confident, fake it till you make it. Stand up straight, put your shoulders back, keep your chin up, and smile authentically. Practice maintaining eye contact with people and nodding your head, as these nonverbal cues let the person you're speaking with know that they have your undivided attention. Ask trusted friends, family, and mentors about your body language. Lastly, prepare your body, face, and voice before any interview. Just as you do before exercising or playing sports, it's important to warm up before an interview. If you don't warm up your voice, you're much more likely to mumble or trip over your words. If you don't get your face moving, you will appear dull and apathetic rather than engaged and present. Before your interview, set your posture. Stand up and let your arms rest on either side of you. Lift your hands up into the air, roll your shoulders back, and then slowly allow your arms to fall to either side. Your chest should be somewhat puffed out at this point, and while it may initially feel strange, this is actually correct posture and it presents confidence. You may need to do this a few times throughout interview day. Get your face warmed up by performing some face yoga. For example, you're going to be doing a lot of smiling, so warm up your face by smiling as wide as possible, stretching the sides of your mouth as far as they'll go. Then, squish up your lips into an exaggerated kissy face. Repeat this several times to warm up your face and make smiling feel more natural. It's just as important to warm up your voice. You may have prepared some excellent answers to common interview questions, but it won't matter if your interviewer can't make out what you're saying. Repeat tongue twisters like "she sells seashells by the seashore" or "red leather, yellow leather" until you can enunciate each syllable clearly. Start slow and build until you can say them faster while maintaining clarity. Vocal exercises, face warm-ups, and proper posture help you speak clearly and look more engaged and enthusiastic, which helps you appear more articulate, present, and, most of all, confident. It is crucial that a doctor communicates confidence. Your patients are putting their lives in your hands, and they need to know you will do your best to take care of them. While you're not a doctor yet, learning how to appear and feel confident is essential to success in your medical education as well as your future career. Give your interviewer a picture of the kind of confident physician you will be by remaining cool, calm, and collected during your interview. Confidence isn't a magic trick. The best way to hone your confidence is with ample practice and preparation. The more prepared you are, the more confident you will feel. Med School Insiders offers mock interviews with former interviewers who have served on admissions committees and interviewed hundreds of applicants. Each session involves a mock interview followed by structured feedback and deep insight from people who have been on both sides of the medical school interview. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out how to succeed in multiple mini interviews and mistakes to avoid when scheduling interviews. Much love, and I'll see you there.